Hello and welcome to another My Little Podcast. We are your hosts. I am Bree. I'm here with my mother, Shelly.
Hi.
My husband, Jared. Hello. And my brother, Bryson.
Hello.
Today we're going to be chit-chatting to you about the most recent weekly peek and let you know how our Christmas went and stuff. You know, just a little touch bases with you again because it's been a while since we've done a podcast. But before we get into that, a quick cheeky word from our sponsor, the My Little Homestead t-shirt shop. If you'd like to get a t-shirt, sweater, handbag, or many of our numerous products, the link will be down there in the description. I believe we still have a sale going on. Is it free shipping, I think? It's still going on through today. So if you'd like to take advantage of that, that's still rocking and rolling. Mom, you've been producing the video tips all the way through December, but we have been, and I guess we did the live stream as well, so we have been working. We had like the animation come out that we did of a Minecraft server that we did, which was fun. I don't know, some other things as well. Oh, we had the full version come out with Garen and Ellie as well, which was pretty fun.
We kind of debated on whether we wanted to do that one or not, and we decided that, I don't really, there doesn't seem to be a lot out there on remodeling manufactured homes. Maybe there's more than I think, but it's a unique type of home that you have to do certain things that are different than regular homes. So we thought, well, why don't we just go ahead and do that, because it's probably something that somebody would like to see. So
yeah, maybe someone would. And Garen and Ellie, I think, did a great job on their mobile home.
They
too,
did an excellent job.
I feel like I guess they call it the glow up was pretty fun. So
yeah, we
went on a big trip. We went up and saw our sister, Jocelyn, and then we went up and saw your sister and her family, and we went on a big trip just to see a bunch of family for Christmas, and then we got home just before Christmas to do the live stream, and then we all got sick, which was super fun through New Year's.
Yeah, that happened.
So the video this week, I think we were really excited. We were like, oh, cool, we're going to have a week to, get some work done. And then we got sick. So then we were like, oh, I guess not. But we've had this dishwasher that was ready to go in. So it was kind of a smaller project that we could tackle while still not feeling 100%.
Trying to find all the energy to do the task. It's like,
And we had a little part in the video where Mom and Dad were like, oh no, we don't need a dishwasher. We have 4 dishwashers. And Nora Dallaire over on Patron, she's a Patreon supporter. She said, good to know that parental answer is universal. We don't need dishwashers. We have 3 of them. So glad we weren't alone on that one. Thank you for that, Nora. Scray Aha says, apparently dishwashers are really water efficient compared to doing them by hand because they're all being washed and rinsed at the same time with a surprisingly small batch of water, which was really cool.
When we originally were debating if we should put a dishwasher in, we decided that, we're always trying to be water efficient, with being on well and that kind of thing. But what was interesting is when I read, they said it was, it just depends on how you wash your dishes, but it can be either or. So it was like, it was a wash. But I have to say, with our big thing that we do,
water.
That probably uses a lot of water.
Yeah, we use a lot.
Like, what's interesting too is if you think about it though, you grab your dish, you wash it, you rinse it, you put the next one, you do the next one. That one rinse is washing one dish at a time instead of one rinse washing all of them at once.
Yeah, like what his comment was.
Like what he was
Makes
saying,
sense.
which I can actually see the logic and how it can actually be efficient.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
There's a lot of spray, the overspray.
And it's nice too. I mean, obviously everybody knows this about dishwashers, but when you don't have it for a lot of years, you kind of forget.
Yeah.
And it's just the warmth of the dishes. You just feel like they're so clean.
Well, now that's really interesting that you should say that,
glass
because
is,
Gen 25 American
clean.
said the very best thing about a dishwasher is that our dishes are sanitized and germ-free.
Yeah.
Which is true. Like, you pull them out, you're like, I could lick this legitimately.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now with the detergent things, now that's all new. The stuff that we use now in there is new. And when we used to pull them out, it was just ridiculous. We'd have water stains, and we'd try to put vinegar in there, and it just seemed like it was, you ended up washing them and rewashing them. And anyway, this is a whole new world, and I am loving it. And thanks to Jared.
Yeah. The dishes
bringing the city life to the country.
We moved from the city, but we didn't take the things Jared took with him.
The glass and everything seems clear, and there's a feeling to glass when it's clean. It's like almost like rough. It's not slippery, like greasy or anything. It's like rough, and it like all the dishes seem really clean like that.
It's nice.
Which is nice. No
It's
spots.
nice. Very nice. I know that we're not telling you anything you don't already know.
No, you know this.
But after 15 years, it's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. So,
Hopefully it'll bring a new appreciation to your dishwasher.
yeah. So Dorina D says, "What a cliffhanger! What is a specific detergent a girl needs to know?"
Oh, do we say, Jared?
Okay, yeah.
I think it was like my brother-in-law was like raving about this over Christmas, and he's like, "You got to use the Cascade pod, the pods for Cascade that Cascade puts out." He's like, "Once you use that, you can toss your dishes in there a little dirty. You don't have to wash them before you wash them." So
And they had like a bunch of people over, and he was like, "Do you guys use these? Do you guys use these?" Like, he's so excited about them. Like, "Do you use these?"
And isn't it kind of the point too? He said it costs a little bit more money,
Yeah.
but it's worth it because of what it does.
Because
So
you have to work
we
so
went
hard.
with that logic, and has not disappointed us.
Yes,
That's
thank
for
you,
sure.
Peter. We appreciate it. All right. The Pickled Fish says, "I actually just finished hand washing dishes. I haven't had a dishwasher since 2015, and oh, how I miss having one. The last 3 houses I rented didn't have one. I would even put my knickknacks in the wash when they got dusty."
I love
brilliant.
that idea. I'm
genius.
going to do that. Thank you for that tip. That is wonderful. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that.
We have a lot of little nicky-nacky things. So, well, not a lot, but we live in the
few.
dust, so it feels like a lot. So,
Yeah, and you can never get them really that clean. So I'm loving that idea. With the pod.
With the paint comes off them. Gone. But it's clean.
anybody want to repaint this? I got a new project. What we've been wanting you to do, because Mom, you recommended this a while back, and I was like, oh, this is such a cool idea. And that is to have a visual of something going on to use as the transitions that we never mention. It's just something that you kind of watch being put together. It doesn't really need much explanation. But there was actually some questions about those end tables. It was like end tables and
a coffee table.
Yeah,
Coffee table and table set. Yeah.
Yeah. That we picked up and you refinished. Lucy Young says, "Nice tables with cool hardware. Did you build them?"
No, we actually found them at I guess it was like a thrift store or something like that.
Like a thrift store yard sale?
I don't. It was odd, but like
Yeah.
they seem to be like a good solid wood and a good project to have in the background sort of a thing.
Yeah.
I was noticing with them too. Like, I don't know if most furniture has this, but like it's a thick leg, and on the leg underneath it is a wheel tucked inside.
Oh,
the
really?
leg.
Oh, that's
and it's
fancy.
hidden. You don't see it. But it's so nice because with big furniture, it can sometimes be hard to move. But with rollers on it, it's like
Yeah.
not too bad.
That's true.
I was noticing that. I was like, "Oh, that's clever."
Yeah.
Tucks away the
So-
wheel underneath and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. So they seem like really nice furniture. So we picked them up and we redid them. So that's the entire story on them. That's why we didn't say anything about them. Not really exciting, but yeah, anyway. So, hey, before we close out today, we have a couple of really neat gifts that we received here. One second. I didn't want to hurt anybody. Okay, so the first one here that we received is from Aya Rowe. I hope we were saying your name right. It's a beautiful, beautiful name. And if you want to hold it up there, it's a beautiful like chime decoration, and it's got a little hummingbird on the bottom. And
It's beautiful.
and Aya said that she's had this for over a decade, the little hummingbird in her gem box, and she put this together for us, and it was so beautiful. We really appreciate that. It's so awesome,
Absolutely.
That's
unbelievably
really cool.
incredible.
I love hummingbirds.
And then Katie created this. I think she calls it diamond dots.
It's upside down.
Oh, upside down. And this is just beautiful. It's also a hummingbird, which is really fun. And I guess they're like little
amazing.
individual dots that she puts in, which is amazing. I don't know how she like stays straight. It's like
pixel art.
Amazing.
yeah, it's like pixel art, but for in real life.
That must have taken you a long, long time.
Yeah, because it's like
That's
little
so
dots.
cool. Because
Yeah.
like you can imagine just placing. And I don't know how can you look at a small dot by dot by dot and come up with that.
That's
Like,
amazing.
That's amazing.
And if you can't see this probably on camera, but if you can see, it also glitters a little bit. It has a little, or not glitters, but just has a little sheen.
Yeah.
Sparkle.
Sparkles. It sparkles.
It's very delicate and pretty.
Yeah.
It's an
very
excellent job.
We
Very
are just-
artistic.
We're just so excited to hang up these 2 new pieces. We'll find the perfect home for them. And we just really appreciate these as well. Very, very cute.
Very
So
sweet
cool.
for you to think of us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, so before we leave you today, we want to give a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. We really appreciate your financial support. If you would like to become a Patreon supporter, give $1 or $2 a month. All that really helps go towards what we do. The link will be down there in the description. We really appreciate you hanging out with us, joining in on the conversation. We just love hearing from you, and I love seeing the suggestions and different things that you do. It's like that you suggest. It just changes our lives. I mean, seriously, like it changes them. So we really appreciate
And
that.
our projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's coming out on Wednesday and on Friday?
It is on camera shots, finding a unique perspective.
It's really exciting.
Friday.
Yeah, what's on Friday?
We get to the foundation of the problem.
The foundation of the problem.
The problem of the foundation?
Of the dream, baby.
Well,
the
yes.
dream.
Of the dream shop.
Yeah. Well, we're not laying
foundation.
the foundation just yet, but the steps, right?
Start to get prepping for it.
The steps
Yes.
to get
The
there.
foundational.
We have to fix a couple foundations before we get to the foundation, if that makes sense. So
We have some foundational patching up to do before we get to the foundation. It'll make sense when you see the video.
it did.
Anyway, thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to hanging out with you on, let's see, Wednesday for another video tip episode.
Bye.